Okay, guys, and we're back with another episode of the Seth Solo Side Quest. I'm Seth from the Lonely Stoner podcast, and this is episode 72 of my side quest. Now, today's topic, we're going to be talking about sports legends, the GOATs, and we're going to dissect the glorious dumpster fire that is their behaviours outside of their sports. So, Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, Maradona, John Jones, gods of the game who could, what it feels like they could bend reality with their talent. But here's the thing. The second they stepped off the court, the field, or the octagon, these guys turned into, like Kodak Black said, I knew the perk was fake, but I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. These guys turned into gremlins, right? Gambling addicts, party monsters, human tornadoes, leaving a trail of empty whiskey bottles, tabloid scandals, and suspicious white powder. Right. So why is it that the greatest athletes alive, people who have more discipline than a Navy SEAL, can't seem to keep their lives together off the field? Is it the pressure, the fame, or are they just built different? Let's grab a drink and let's look into it. Let's unravel this mess. Now, let's start with the obvious. Being a GOAT in your sport isn't just a job. It's a cult. It's a lifestyle. These athletes aren't just good. They're obsessed. They're freakishly dedicated. Michael Jordan played through food poisoning in the NBA Finals like it was a mild hangover. Kobe Bryant shot hoops at 3 a.m. Tiger Woods' dad had him swinging golf clubs before he could walk. But here's the dark side. When you pour everything into one skill, other parts of your life rot like forgotten gym socks. Think about it. Most of us learn balance. We work, we hang out with friends, we binge Netflix. But the GOATs, their entire identity is their sport. Take that away, and what are they left with? They're left with basically nothing. And they enter the void. And the void is filled with blackjack tables, strippers, and enough coke to power a small country. Take Maradona. Dude was a soccer wizard. Hand of God. Literally. But off the field, cocaine, mob ties, and a petting zoo of chaos. It's like his brain said, if I can't score goals, I'll score everything else. But let's look into the lifestyle. Pro sports culture is basically Gladiator meets the Wolf of Wall Street. You're 25, making millions, and every city you visit throws parades in your honor. And for athletes, the play hard mentality isn't just encouraged, it's rewarded. You think Michael Jordan's gambling was a secret? Nah. Teammates say he'd bet on rock, paper, scissors mid-game. The man had a problem, but it's the 90s, and it was just MJ being MJ. And Tiger Woods? The guy was treated like a monk of golf until he wasn't. Turns out, sleeping with 120 women while married isn't great for your short game. But here's the kicker. The same hyper competitiveness that makes them win championships is also what fuels their vices. Now, John Jones doesn't just want to beat you in the octagon. He wants to out-coke you, out-crash your car you, and still show up to the fight hungover. It's not a hobby, it's a high score. But here is the brutal truth that no one talks about. GOATs are like aliens when it comes to regular human stuff. These guys spend their entire lives in a bubble. Coaches, agents, and yes men handle everything. So when retirement hits, they're stranded. No practice schedule, no fans chanting their name, just silence. And silence can be scary. Think about George Best, the soccer legend who famously said, I spent 90% of my money on booze, women, and fast cars, the rest I wasted. Unfortunately, he died at 59. Livers screaming for mercy is tragic, but it makes sense. If your entire life is a highlight reel, how do you handle the blooper reel? But let's keep it a buck. Fame is a drug, and these GOATs are overdose level addicts. But here's the twist. Nobody stops them. When you're bringing in billions, teams look the other way. Cocaine in the locker room. Hey, he scored 50 points. DUI, we'll call his lawyer. Ronaldinho partying until 6 a.m. before a World Cup match, but his smile lights up a stadium. And let's not forget the enablers, groupies, friends, and even family who profit off the chaos. Tiger Woods' cabbie probably knew about the mistresses. Jordan's buddies knew about the gambling, but why rock the boat? The money's too good. It's a cycle. The crazier they act, the more we watch. The more we watch, the richer they get. And the richer they get, the more untouchable they become until they're not. And I say all of that to say the real reason we're obsessed with goats gone wild is because we put these athletes on pedestals, then salivate when they fall. Tiger's affairs, front page for weeks. Maradona's miracle diet of cocaine and empanadas, memes for days. John Jones hit and run, instant folklore. People saying he's a mess, but did you see that spinning elbow? But here's the irony: their flaws make them relatable. Jordan's a gambling addict. Oh yeah, I lost $20 on the boxing. We're the same. We forgive them because they're human, just with better highlight reels. But maybe that's the lesson. Talent doesn't make you a god, it just makes you a bigger target for your demons. So, can a GOAT evolve? Maybe. Look at a guy like LeBron. Dude's basically a corporate superhero with a perfect family and $1 billion empire. But LeBron is the exception, not the rule. For every LeBron, there's an Allen Iverson who blew $200 million on bling and strip clubs, or a Mike Tyson who went from biting ears to, smoking bud and stroking pigeons. But maybe that's okay. Maybe we don't want our heroes to be perfect. Maybe their chaos is the price of admission for watching magic. So here's my take. Celebrate the greatness, learn from the mess, and if you ever do make it to the top, hire a damn good therapist. But that's it from me. Another episode of the Seth Solo Side Quest in the bag, episode 72. This one, a bit of a departure from the stuff we normally talk about, but let me know if you liked it, and I'm out. Peace.